Is this the real life or is it just fantasy?
Look up to the skies and see. Nothing really matters to me.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Football Armchair Experts, where we pretend to know everything, but actually we know nothing. A lot of things have happened during the international week and after the transfer window closed. It was a very dramatic transfer window deadline day. Cristiano Ronaldo made the transfer to Manchester United. So I had a lot of Manchester United fans asking themselves whether is this the real life or is it just fantasy? But of course, we are just four poor boys, definitely needing your sympathy. So please like and subscribe to our channel as well. But which way the wind blows this Premier League match week 4, we have Liverpool fan Inran, Chelsea fan Robin, Newcastle fan Manjun, and I myself, Mark, I'm a Fulham fan. But I guess we can start with the Cristiano Ronaldo transfer. How big is this a deal in terms of like not just the title race, but in terms of the Premier League branding?
Oh, it's great for the branding. I can only imagine. I think there's already reports about his shirt sales topping like all-time records in the first day or two. So definitely branding is a hell of a good thing for EPL, as if it's not good enough already. But this is Ronaldo's one-upping of Messi, I guess. The more interesting part that I found out about this Ronaldo transfer is through listening to people like Gary Neville and Rio Ferdinand, all those diehard Man United players, right? They were saying like his impact could be more in the locker room and on the rest of the team, especially people like Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, that kind of thing. So exciting, even more exciting for Man United fans, which means they are even noisier than before. Yeah, sucks for us, but good for them.
I don't know about even noisier than before, but I didn't after the news came out and people were sharing about, Cristiano Ronaldo coming back to the Premier League, there were a lot of people I didn't even realize were Man U fans before, but they were like, oh, suddenly, hashtag GGMU, all this now. Oh, okay, apparently these people have been Man U fans. Should Man U fans now expect them to really challenge for the title or even maybe win the title?
I mean, they would, right? Since like technically they got the best player in the world in their team.
Okay, some would say second, but okay.
Will you say like because of Man City's failure to get Harry Kane or get any striker across the line, then technically the title is now Man U's to lose? I would say it is Man U's to lose now since they made a big transfer move.
Okay, so I guess maybe in terms of like, obviously Liverpool are going to be challenging Man U, I mean, in terms of just top 4, but also the title.
Are they really?
I don't know. I mean, right now we're going to ask the Liverpool fan to find that out.
I mean, previously we were saying how they were maybe missing one key striker up front, right? Because Cavani's good, but he's not like those. He's not at that level anymore. But I feel like even though it's not confirmed what position Ronaldo's going to play yet, I heard already got differences in opinion with Oli already. So.
Oh, is it? Okay.
No, but all this kind of like stupid rumors on like Sports Bible, all that kind of shit. So you don't know whether accurate or not. But
okay.
But if he was to play like the center forward position or something, I don't know, like maybe like he's guaranteed like goals. So I think it definitely leaves Man U above Liverpool, but I don't think it doesn't leave them above Man City or Chelsea. I think it maybe puts them on the same level.
Okay. I guess in terms of like what Manjun just now you mentioned, like, Man City were kind of linked to Cristiano Ronaldo on the last day or so. Like, then things suddenly changed and then, it became like, he's going to Man U. Is it complacent on their part to like give up this chance to even go head to head with Man U for the Ronaldo transfer?
If the Ronaldo is a confirmed solidified first place for me, perhaps even Champions League. Okay. Something which they were dying to get, right? But now I don't even know. Now everything's all in the air. They might be considerably weaker.
In your point of view, if Man City were to still win the Premier League with Man U having Cristiano Ronaldo, does that mean that, you have to give Guardiola even more credit than last year?
I can see a lot of excuses from Man U fans if they don't win the title.
Okay, like what?
Maybe even the most unreasonable shit. Maybe they say, Ronaldo is 37, he's out of his prime. Those kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? He came in too late, he didn't gel with the team. This kind of thing. Yeah, one superstar doesn't make the team.
They have multiple superstars.
But I mean, you do bring up a good point though. Like, does anybody here really think that this Ronaldo transfer has a chance of not working out?
Probably the two right
Or is
there.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably Robin or Inra. Do you feel like there's a chance of it? Like, Ronaldo. I mean, he will score some goals. I'm sure he will be on penalty taking duties also. So sad for Bruno Fernandes. Will he be measured based on the number of goals he scores, or will it be measured on how well Man U does?
I think if Man U doesn't do well, then and he scores goals, then then he'll be measured on the goals lah. But if he doesn't score a lot, but Man U do well, then people will say it's his influence. So
Okay.
it's a win-win situation for him lah. The only way it doesn't work is if Man U doesn't do well and he doesn't score goals, then people will just be like, maybe it's Oli's fault lah. But never mind, he got a new contract, so.
You have to think back all the way to, was it late August or early September? Late August, right? For match week 3. The big match that happened was, of course, Liverpool's 1-1 home draw with Chelsea. I'm sure, given the circumstances of how the game was, I think you must have been quite satisfied with the point.
Yeah, extremely. Like the whole second half where I was super tense because I saw no way of winning the match anymore. So it was just hanging on for dear life. But I'm pleasantly surprised like Chelsea even managed to get 1 or 2 opportunities on the counter. But yeah, I'm super impressed with the way they defended and very, very happy with the point. Away some also, no complaints.
Feels like it wasn't a good performance from Liverpool, but also it feels that that's sort of their level now. Like they can grind games out, but like very seldom do you see them hit like the free flowing like goal scoring form of not even the title winning season, but the season before that when Salah got like 30 something goals or something. Like even the title winning season, they were like dominant, but not very free flowing. It's more of grinding games out, and I feel like that's their level. That's been their level for the past few years already. But I don't know why, like all the pundits in their minds, right, like still feel like they will keep comparing Liverpool to the initial, the one that I was talking about before when they're scoring a lot of goals, right? Then they'll keep saying like, oh yeah, they haven't hit top form, but they grind out like the game, right? But that's the thing, they've been saying that for like 2 years already, lah. So for this game in particular, like obviously it's a big game and all that, and they should have taken advantage. And I think so it's just a bad performance. Like not even scoring a goal from open play against a 10-man Chelsea at home. So it's a disappointing result.
In terms of, I can probably ask Manjun, was it a penalty? Was it a red card? Hello? Can he hear us?
Oh no, he's pausing again.
It's a disaster, guys. It's a fucking disaster. The Wi-Fi is a disaster.
I talk about Reece James, the refereeing. What's the disaster?
What's the question? Is it the referee thing? At first, I was quite surprised that they didn't give it a penalty. Like initially they didn't give a penalty until they go to VAR. Yeah. So I thought Chelsea actually escaped with one, but I was quite surprised that they actually went through with the red card.
Okay.
Yeah. So I thought there was a conspiracy over there, right there, man.
Conspiracy. I think there's a bit much, but okay.
Yeah, but no lah. Obviously, I do not agree with the double whammy, the double punishment rule lah. Unless the person goes in with a super kick, flying tackle, and goes through the defender and the attacker. But then this is not the case, ma. Technically, you can say it bounced off his thigh onto his hand on accident. So does that warrant a red card? I mean, I'm not sure it does.
I think we can move on to the other big game that happened. Man City 5-0 Arsenal. How shit were Arsenal?
Wow.
Well, I have no fucking clue, dude. I was quite surprised at the scoreline actually after I saw it. But then looking at it, they have a man down. So typical of them, right? But yeah, I guess it's excusable lah. 5 actually not bad lah. That they were down with to 10 men for like 50 odd minutes.
Okay, Chelsea. I know Chelsea and Arsenal are not the same team. But like looking at how well Chelsea did with 10 men versus how badly Arsenal did with 10 men, you can't help but look at the comparisons lah.
Maybe you can say that Man City is better than Liverpool.
Okay.
Offensively, at the moment. Yeah. But what's there to say, to be honest? Like, to be honest, even with 11 men, do you think probably the scoreline will be more than 2-0 also lah?
3-0.
Right. They were already 2-0 up, even with 11 men.
Remember, of course, that they are also shooting their documentary All or Nothing. I think we already have a conclusion for that.
What happens if Arsenal have like such a shit season, right? They end up like mid-tier, like with nothing to fight for, then like what's the documentary gonna be about? You got a relegation battle or what? Then more fun, or you're like
That's true. Then
this
suddenly they
season,
didn't
man.
realize that this was the documentary they were shooting.
Yeah. Actually, when they discuss about the documentary and they talk about like, oh, what angle they're gonna go to, right? Like, I wonder what they discuss. Like maybe Arsenal tell, oh, I'm gonna spend the most this season in the EPL, so y'all better come and film us. Like,
Any surprises that you all want to highlight from match week 3?
Maybe West Ham Crystal Palace, if that's a surprise.
I think I picked the wrong Crystal Palace player to put my FPL team. Stupid Conor Gallagher, but yeah.
I mean,
Who
to be
is-
fair, not same position, right? You chose Tyron
Yeah,
Mitchell
it's
as
not.
a
Who is
defender,
Type
but
Mitchell even, right? Who is he even? But yeah, I guess maybe if there's somebody to have a breakout season, it's probably good.
this dude as in Tyron Mitchell or Conor
No,
Gallagher?
no. Conor Gallagher.
Okay.
And I think there's a disappointment that Wolves didn't get anything against United.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I managed to watch that game. Like, Wolves were
Of course.
really, really pretty good. But, oh, allow Eddie Gea.
The double save, I think, was from
Yeah.
Romain Saiz.
Yeah. So it's, oh my God, fated. Menu for the title, guys, this type of results.
I'm kind of surprised Newcastle Southampton so many goals, but Imran got that score exactly correct 2-2.
oh, I did. I don't even remember why.
Yeah, just because he wanted to be different. Yeah, so I guess being different pays off
I
sometimes.
actually thought
and
we
it's the
got
last minute.
away. Yeah, actually I thought we got away with the penalty.
Yeah.
You're
Oh my
far
God.
now, man.
I had
Nothing
totally no
escapes.
reaction when I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, so typical, yeah, of a relegation style club. Then you see Saint-Maximin, he celebrated so sweet, right? Then you feel so sorry for him. Like, I thought he wasted enough time celebrating. I thought that was it, yeah. But yeah.
Maybe the extra 1 minute was for celebration.
Yeah. So sad.
Yeah.
Last kick of the game, man. That's so disgusting. But okay.
Okay, I guess maybe we can go to our match week 4 previews. Is there a big game this time? It's sort of Manchester United versus Newcastle.
I mean,
It
is it?
is Cristiano Ronaldo's second coming for Man U, and of course, knowing Manjun's luck, Newcastle's luck, Steve
Yeah, of
Bruce's luck,
course, of
it
course.
must be
Can't be
Newcastle
a
that they are
better day.
facing. I guess have to ask Manjun
No way.
how badly would Newcastle lose this?
I had a dream, right? Ronaldo came in maybe the 80th minute, then he scored one, then it was 5-0. I saw Ronaldo's face, I saw him score, then he zoomed into the scoreline, yeah, so typical, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Okay, I
I
guess
guess
the
then I
second.
woke up, I thought the game actually ended already. Yeah, this kind of thing. Because it felt so real. Like, it felt like a typical scoreline. So realistic.
Yeah. So who says we weren't thinking about football during the international break? I mean, there were some like pundits saying how Man U might possibly line up and all that, and it looked as if they might do something similar to their lineup against Wolves, where they went with only one pivot in the midfield instead of two, the McFred partnership. Previously, they were a bit shaky at the back, that's why they have two defensive mids.
Yeah, but now they're shaky in the midfield with Pogba there. Like, he needs like someone like a Kante level, Fred, or I think they need McTominay, because I think Fred is not good enough as proven in Wolves. Like, they were overrun, I would say. Pogba is better off higher up the pitch. So I don't like to see him in the middle two at Man United right now. Like, he's okay for France because there's Kante. Anyone will look good. Even Danny Drinkwater will look good. Ole is very conservative, so I still think he'll play it on the safe side. So don't expect some exciting lineup with like Greenwood, Ronaldo, and who's their left? Pogba, I guess. Pogba, Fernandes, all this. I don't think he'll play all four of them at the same time.
I guess start with Imran, Man U versus Newcastle.
I think 3-1 Man U.
Wow, Newcastle to score.
Yeah, Man U defense. I mean, I think still a bit shaky. Like you said last week without De Gea, but I don't think I don't know lah. I don't think it's. I mean, I'm hoping that it's not him refinding his form. It's more of just like he can still do these kind of things, but he will regress back to the norm after that to become a bit more cui.
Let me be the optimist for Man United. I'll go for an exciting 4-0.
Whew.
Okay, well, that's big. Not quite as big as Manjun's dream though. So will it come true?
Oh, I'm so scared. Let me tell you. Oh my god.
That's your dream, man.
I think maybe I'll go for a conservative 4-0 also lah.
That's conservative.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
after 4 goals, they don't need to exert so much energy lah to score another one. What's the point, right? Newcastle won't score because it'll be Lord General Sir Jolinton leading the line. So yeah, Newcastle won't score lah.
Oh, you mean Callum Wilson is like
He's
injured?
out for the whole month.
My
For
God.
fuck's sake. Oh my god. Yeah,
Okay,
Shelby
this
is out
is
for the whole
like-
month. So that is disaster.
You just say Shelby.
Yeah, Shelby.
Does it matter?
It does matter. We look quite lost without him against Southampton. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'll go 3-0 Man U.
I guess you can go the second biggest one. You can go for Leicester, Man City, if that's okay.
Not the
Yeah.
relegation battle. Arsenal Norwich.
It's too early, yeah.
We'll do that. Okay, never mind. We'll do your Leicester Man City first.
Don't know, I think it'll be easy pickings for Man City lah. Like I feel Harvey Barnes still a bit rusty, the squad's a bit rusty, James Maddison's a bit rusty. Then they haven't properly introduced Patson Daka, their new signings. What's his name?
Bubakari Sume.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Am I adding one syllable in? Or
Sumaira.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, it looks like their entire defense out also. Like I keep replacing my Leicester defenders in my FPL, right? Then the new one keeps getting injured also.
Oh my god.
It's like,
Ricardo Pereira is out also. What is disgusting.
yeah. So I don't know who they're going to play in their defense really.
Wow, now that y'all say their injury until like that,
Yeah, I think should be easy win for Man City lah. Maybe 3-0 Man City.
for the fun of it, go for a very shock Leicester 1-0.
Wow, that would be like Man City's second defeat in 4 games already. Okay. Any reason why you say that you have some sort of optimism for Leicester? Though?
I just think it's still pretty early season. Anything can happen.
But their defense though.
Yeah, Man
I think
City-
probably Hamza Chowdhury will probably start somewhere in the defense. I really think so.
Okay.
really not the same like the Soyun Chu lah or whatever. I don't know, man.
But now they have to play Daniel Amati in defense. Quite desperate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and So Inchu seems to be like quite scarred from the Euros. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not come back the same player.
Right. I
I
don't
think
know.
he's still playing for Turkey.
I'm just hoping for a freak early season shock result, like Man City just failed to turn up after the international break.
I think Man City will win, maybe 3-1 also again. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess enough 3-1s, one of it will happen.
Is this the new fashionable
Has there been a
scoreline?
lot of 3-1s? Last week no 3-1 at all, technically.
I guess for me, I'm going to go safe on this one. Man City 2-0. I think we've already touched on it, but for formality's sake, even your game is Arsenal-Norwich, right?
Yes.
Let's go.
So it's
Maybe,
19th versus 20th, relegation 6-pointer. It'll be irresponsible not to say that this is the first time in history that Spurs are top of the table and Arsenal are bottom of the table at the same time.
On the third table.
I guess maybe the question should be, is this a must-win game for Arsenal?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
100%. I think even a draw, right? Arteta also gonna. Okay, I don't know. If he lose, right, confirm gonna fire. If
Okay.
Are you sure? We stay very long already.
if he draw, I think 50% chance. But if you win, then yeah, that's the only way he can keep his job. Like it's a must-win game. I think it'll be. I think they will win. It'll be a hard-fought game, but they will win. 1-0 win for Arsenal.
Wow, so close. Wow, Arteta must
Wow, his boss
definitely
be
squeaky
shrieking.
bun
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, don't want him to get fired too fast, but like also don't want Arsenal to do too well. So
Okay.
you need to see how long more they can sustain in this lower half of table.
Luckily for them, we were saying how possibly they won't have a goal of the month for their club. Luckily, there was the Carabao Cup to the rescue. They managed to win.
You've been watching out for that.
As in, I didn't even know there was a Carabao Cup until like, oh, okay, that's Arsenal managed to beat West Brom Reserve 6-0. I'm going to go 2-1 to Arsenal. I think Norwich will score.
Yeah, I think Norwich will score also, but I think Arsenal
Score
should
cause
be
they
able
good.
to score more.
Cause they good or cause Arsenal suck.
I mean,
both.
really? Okay, I haven't watched enough of Norwich to know if they're good or not. But
Okay lah, good is an overstatement, but they're good enough to get a goal,
okay.
especially against Arsenal. Yeah, I think I'll go for 3-1 instead for Arsenal.
I don't think Arsenal will score 2, to be honest. Since
Okay.
Norwich got the new defensive general in Ozan Kabak, but then
Have they gotten him already?
got him already,
Is loan or is it a signing?
No, I'm not sure. I think it's a signing.
Okay.
Because this was Schalke. I think it was a signing.
Hmm.
I gotta go for a 2-1 Norwich win.
Whew.
2-1 Norwich win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
Arsenal
Love
to
it.
break their duck this season, like, at least. One goal.
So I mean, I didn't expect that, but I guess if Norwich win, that would mean Arteta out. Lah.
Hopefully not lah.
The protest
Okay.
will officially begin.
Hopefully
man.
not lah. Have
I
more
mean,
faith.
protests are already beginning, but
Even more.
well, I'm not sure how he survives a defeat to Norwich yet, to be honest.
Let's look at Leeds Liverpool. Could be fun. Like obviously, I'm hoping it'll be like last year's. Was it last season's the first match of the season? Whew.
Yeah, it was
The
4-3.
4-3. Yeah, I'm hoping for that kind of excitement. this could be a game for Liverpool to come out and score a lot of goals, just like Man U did against Leeds.
Mm.
So I'm hoping for that kind of fun game where it's very open, a lot of goals, or at least a lot of chances. Yeah, and I got to shout out Liverpool's the centre mid, Elliot, Harvey Elliott, is that his name?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, he was really pretty good for a young man.
Yeah, because he's stolen off us to go to
yeah.
Liverpool.
yeah.
But that was 2 seasons ago already lah.
Oh, I did not know that. But yeah, he's really, really not bad. I like him much better than the Curtis Jones guy.
That's why Curtis Jones not there anymore lah.
Yeah, he's now probably going to be on the loan circuit already.
Yeah, and Liverpool have Robertson back. So it is good news for Liverpool fans. I think I'll go for a 3-2 Liverpool win.
Oh, okay. So not just good scoring game for Liverpool, good scoring game for Leeds also.
Yeah, I would like to see that lah.
Okay.
Oh shit, I want to go for 3-1 again, but I lost 3-1 already.
I mean, sure.
I think
you can just go for 3-1 also.
hopefully this is I think this will definitely be a good game to watch for anyone, for neutrals or what, because like I think Leeds won't change the way they play. Liverpool also won't change the way they play. So 3-1 for Liverpool.
I mean, I watched a little bit of the Leeds Burnley game. I mean, and Inran was saying why he watched this kind of nonsense game. Yeah, I mean, I watched the first half of it and I'm like, okay, I think I don't want to watch anymore. Basically, I don't know. I was a little bit worried about Leeds though. Like, you know, I think they trashed Burnley last season. I mean, I guess also because home crowds would matter this time round. But then again, against Burnley, they always change the game to seem like a little bit of a rugby game, like a lot of hard tackles and all that. I guess maybe it did throw Leeds a little bit of their game also. I'm going to go Liverpool win. I'm going to go 3-1 also.
Yeah, I still a bit not convinced by Leeds this season yet. So go for harsher scoreline, maybe 3-0 Liverpool.
I think I'll go for a little bit left field for this Watford versus Wolves at Vicarage Road. I was quite impressed with Wolves. You know, these few weeks they've done pretty well, but 3 consecutive 1-0 losses in the bottom 3 right now. I think I'll be interested to see how Wolves do against sort of lesser opposition this time. Also interested to see how Watford will set up against Wolves. They did go for it against Aston Villa, but perhaps, you know, there was criticism saying they were very conservative against Spurs. They were playing for the draw. I think, you know, given how Wolves have started, they should go for it also. I'm going to go 1-1 for this game.
I am hoping for Wolves to win a game because of how well they can play. And I want to see Jimenez getting back on the score sheet. I'll go for 1-0 Wolves though.
Given how impressive Wolves have been, but no performances, right? Have to ask Manjun, are Wolves this season's Brighton?
Oh shit, that's a very good question. No, I don't think so lah. I think the results will come slowly but surely lah for Wolves by the way they play. But then I don't think they'll win this game. They take things slow a bit, get the first point and start going after that. We'll go for 1-1 also lah for this one.
Wolves will win 2-0.
But now we can sort of do our fire round for the last remaining 5 fixtures. We'll go maybe in terms of like bigger teams to smaller teams. Chelsea against Aston Villa.
I'll go for 2-0 Chelsea win. I heard like the Argentinians cannot play, so their keeper and Buendia.
Yeah, so they're quite screwed actually.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
it doesn't look good for them at all.
Their midfield looks like shit also.
Yeah, we won't know what happened, but it doesn't look good.
For Aston Villa.
Yeah, for Aston Villa.
Okay, in that case, I go 3-0 Chelsea lah.
Okay, Manjun.
I will go 3-0 also. No, they're so screwed as Aston Villa. That's what I say.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea. Speaking of Argentinian players, Spurs also have Argentinian players. I mean, not quite as important on the level as Aston Villa, but they'll be away to Crystal Palace. Palace have not won a London derby in 11 games in the Premier League already. Will this be a 4th consecutive win for Spurs?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it will. And I think it will be quite... Okay, I wouldn't say comfortable. Spurs also barely won last week, right? I mean, the 2 weeks ago. Like 1-0 against Watford. Another 1-0 for Spurs.
Remember last season, Spurs struggled in this game.
Why even remember a Spurs Crystal Palace game from last season?
Because I remember saying like Spurs, they always struggle against teams that sit back in a smaller stadium
Okay.
setting.
Now, not Roy Hodgson anymore. So
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they're worse than that. Yeah, no, I think maybe the run starts here. I go for a 1-1.
The run starts here.
Ends here, sorry. Ends here.
Or ends here.
Oh, sorry, the
Okay.
run starts here for Palace, but the run ends here for Spurs.
I'll go for 2-1 Spurs then.
International break was a good time to sort of reset. Harry Kane scored also. And Son has been pretty much on form. 3-0 Spurs.
For them.
Ooh.
Everton versus Burnley. I don't remember Everton-Burnley games. But I think this was a fixture that Everton struggled last season.
Oh, the
if I remember
tiki-taka
correctly.
Burnley game, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
shit.
so, yeah.
I remember this
So-
kind of games.
This was a game that I got some blind faith in them. But
Okay, so will Rafa Benitez be able to do what Carlo Ancelotti couldn't?
he better
beat
do.
Burnley.
But congrats to Burnley, they signed their first non-white player.
Oh yes,
in
that's
years.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell? I have no idea.
So
They signed their first non-British player. Yeah,
oh yes,
Maxwell Cornet.
that too. That's crazy.
Cool.
It's
Who
so
was that?
random, that signing. It's so
Yeah,
random.
like all of a sudden, why would he even want to go to Burnley?
Yeah,
He's
it's
going
from Lyon to
eh.
Burnley. Yeah, what the fuck? Don't know lah. Maybe something struck him lah. Don't know what happened lah.
Something strong.
Or maybe
Like what Sean Dyche struck him. It's like struck
Yeah.
him on the head.
So
Okay,
weird.
bring him back to
Yeah.
Burnley. I think the funny thing about his unveiling was that, usually there are some signings, they point to like the club
Yeah, he
press, right?
he
was pointing to he was pointing to the shirt sponsor instead. But okay,
who's their shirt sponsor?
Umbro.
Oh, Umbro. Okay, so British.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad. Because he pointed to it, then I noticed it's Umbro. If not, I wouldn't have known.
Paying back his transfer fee already.
Wow.
But then they went back to a status quo with the Conor Roberts signing. I said, back to it again. So boring. Yeah. 2-0 Everton win.
I'm also going to go 2-0 Everton win.
1-0 for me.
I think 2-1. I think Benitez will be experienced enough to navigate this sort of games.
Okay. Whereas Ancelotti wasn't.
Oh,
It's
snap.
Ancelotti, I don't know. It's like
I think you need a Bayern team, then Ancelotti can win.
I mean,
You need a Real Madrid.
Ancelotti usually have like a better team, and this one is like more the have to go and fight people. It's like have to go and defend. Ancelotti too nice lah. Go have fun. Cannot.
Okay. Next we'll go to Southampton versus West Ham.
3-1 West Ham win.
West Ham 2-0.
I think I'll go for 2-0 West Ham also.
I'm just going to go for a surprise here. Southampton 2-1 win. There only one game left. Brentford versus Brighton.
I think it's gonna be another draw lah. 1-1.
Brentford 1-0 win.
I want to go 0-0, but I shall not. Just for the fun of it, I shall go 2-2.
I'm going to go 1-0 Brentford. Should we go to the FPL thing, or is there anything else anybody wants to mention for the Premier League?
I haven't looked at new players, new signings, or changes in price, except for Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Because previously my plan was like Danny Ings out for Lukaku, who's at 11.5. But then they say he needs to have a scan on his thigh or something. Then I thought this cheap guy would have been okay, just backup seat on the bench. But I realized that he got loaned out to Augsburg.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was about to say, never heard of him before.
I'm tempted for Chelsea defenders also, but they are quite expensive. Yeah, I was looking at Man U. Then you see Ronaldo is 12.5. It's like too expensive for me. Even Fernandes is 12.0. So
Yeah, give up Bruno Fernandes.
not yet lah, not yet. I think Fernandes is still too important. Although, and I think he'll play more than Ronaldo. I feel like Ronaldo will be rested more than Fernandes will be over the course of the season.
I think my team is quite screwed actually. Now I look at it.
Why is
so
Son?
many
He's injured, man.
injury.
They put that he got 75% chance of playing.
Yeah, they like
said-
to do this.
I said,
don't
oh
know
my
how
god, don't do
serious.
this to me. Look at my bench. It's totally screwed. It's like I got 2 defenders there. But
Okay, maybe Bukayo Saka hat trick or something.
Yeah, hey, possible.
Yeah, so my team no superstars. It's just all collective effort.
Effort.
Hopefully someone will stand out. Yeah.
So you're not planning to get one of those big names in, like Lukaku.
Walao, I
Cristiano
don't know how to.
Ronaldo.
I think I have to get another wild card, but I know more wild card already. I used it already, so that's screwed. I cannot get Lukaku or Ronaldo anymore. I think that's it. And my point's not good enough to have the -4 to keep on transferring.
Yeah,
So I
actually,
think-
I'm wondering, like, is that a worthwhile trade to make or not? Like, to get in another transfer. And
If
then
you have
take the
players that
-4.
can carry you
Yeah, if you're
like
very
fucking Mikel
confident.
Antonio, but then my team a bit thin so maybe I just stick to it.
Yeah, I stopped
Since
in
where you got
Patrick
Patrick
Bamford.
Bamford? Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
Because
yeah.
I saw Leeds have easier fixtures coming up. So
Oh.
I
Nice.
can't remember who I swapped him out for. Oh, Firmino. Because like clearly Firmino has not been doing exactly that well. Like match week 1, he came off the bench to score, but after that was it. I think I've been more kind than Manjun. I'm leaving a lot of these flops still in my team. I think this is the week, right? We're going to do a cow. We're going to bring in the wild card. There's some of them like Trossard, right? Definitely going to.
I think Trossard okay.
This is the last time you're going to see him already. I'm considering taking Fernandes out also because he's no longer going to be taking pens. But we'll see.
That's right.
Yeah. I think other than that, maybe only like 5 or 6 will survive the cow.
Walao.
Yeah, you should sub Jorginho
Like
out.
survival.
man.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Surprisingly, Jorginho is still in now. Yeah, but I've been waiting for this one-time call, right, and take all these people out already. Expect to see a totally different team next week.
Cool, exciting.
The question is, will you be putting all the mainstream people in?
I've thought about that
like
also.
Antonio and Ronaldo.
You should put Salah, at least Salah or something.
Like I've been thinking about whether I should put players that I like or teams that I like kind of thing over like being a sellout and then go straight for all these kind of mainstream players. I feel very cheated though. Like, you know, when there were reports coming out of Man City potentially getting Ronaldo, right? Wow. And you see the Man U fans losing their shit over it, right? I finally lived to this day to see this happen, right?
Yeah.
That Kanina
Yeah.
my feelings.
Yeah. Did a 180 from becoming a traitor to becoming the hero again. And then it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the fans also went mad. The guy who burned the jersey, what the hell?
Then now you buy again, that's why.
Even more shirt sales are not bad.
Yeah. But it's like you ban the old one, then it's like your memorabilia gone.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, we also had a celebrity like one of our posts about celebrity. Former Spurs and current Blackpool defender Grant Ward.
Oh my god. What the hell?
But are you sure it's the legit account of Grant Ward?
Hey, he has a blue tick next to his name.
Oh, Nave. Okay, I can't argue with that.
He's our new Chris Mervinger, and he's more legit than Chris Mervinger. Sorry, Chris, but you know.
Yeah, this guy EPL one eh. What shit.
Hey, don't later he report our Instagram account.
So hopefully you enjoyed our preview for match week 4. Even though we know nothing, hopefully today you've learned something. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.